Hi guys, welcome to this short episode of the Martial Art Business Growth Network podcast. Just a short one, but sometimes we need to observe what's happening in our world. And instead of just having comments, positive or negative, we should learn, I believe anyway, that we should learn from every scenario, everything that's happening. And instead of just critiquing stuff, criticizing something, we should take a step back, observe, see what's happening, and learn from it. That's what I love to do. I've gained lots of inspiration from that over the years. Now, as you can probably guess, the thing that I'm going to talk about in this short podcast is this thing here. Like, it's a drink. It's an energy drink. By the way, I have a few bottles available. If anybody would like to buy them, if you'd like to buy them, just DM me. This one's going to be 3,000. Okay, just £3 bargain. And this one, because I've kissed it, I'm going to sell this for 25 grand. Okay, so if you're interested, 3,000 for this one, 25 for this one, because this one's been kissed by moi. Anyway, right, so it's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. Why is this drink so popular? Why? It's no. My son's got this from Asda. So he paid £2 for each time, right? So, and he's been keeping the empty bottles. Why? I don't know. I'm not going to question him. I don't like him having it. I really don't. However, his friends are doing it, etc., etc. And he's a teenager, so I've got to allow him a little bit of space to make his own decisions. But why is it so popular? Kids are queuing up at like 6 a.m. before Asda opens to get a bottle. People are fighting over it when it's been put on the shelves in Asda. People are travelling miles and miles and miles to Wakefield to some dodgy geezer at Wakey Wines, excuse the accent, to pay like £300 or £1,000 for a can of this stuff. It's an energy drink. It's just a drink. It's not even that nice tasting, but it's an energy drink. Now, I've got a lot of respect for the brand. Now, what do you think is the reason why it is so popular? Oh, I've gone out of focus. Yeah, now I've got my own thoughts about why it's so popular. So let's discuss that and then see what we can learn from it. The first thing is, my observation is it's very much a brand. It's not a product. It's a brand. There's a difference. So a product is just another thing. Yeah, like a big pen is a product. A brand is something that people want to attach to. They want to be part of. They want to be aligned with. Kids want the drink, not because they love the taste of the drink. I haven't heard anyone say they want to get it because it's the best tasting drink they've ever tasted. I haven't heard one person say that in the media, or even my son and his friends. They haven't said anything about the fact that it tastes really, really nice. But they are more interested in being one of the few that have got their hands on a bottle of Prime so they can talk about it with other people and tell other people that they've got a bottle of Prime. Remember, this one's £3 if anybody wants it. It's not even anything in it, it's empty. So that's the first thing. We should look to try and see how we can turn our business into a brand instead of just a product. If we're a product, then we're in competition with every other product that does the same thing or meets the same need. If we're a brand, then people align with our brand based on our values and what people say about us when we aren't there. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing, it looks desirable, regardless of what your thoughts are. If you have a look at the pictures behind me, that looks quite nice. It is appealing. So when you go to the shop, and if it is on the shelf or you see it in an advert, it's very recognizable. It looks good. It's very, very clear what it is. It's Prime. It's nothing else. You're not going to mix it up with a bottle of Lucasade or a bottle of Pepsi. So here's Pepsi. There's Prime. Which one looks better? Prime just jumps out at you with the bright colors, and it aligns with the target audience, I think. Now they say that their target audience is the 18 to 25-year-olds. However, it ain't 18 to 25-year-olds that are fighting over it as much. It's the kids, which unfortunately they shouldn't be drinking it. I think it's an energy drink. But yeah, It's underhanded, I feel, but it's clever marketing. They know their brand, they know who their followers are, um, and it's just crazy. So making our brands more desirable would be cool. So that'd be the way that our business looks from the outside. All the pictures we put out, what do we see in those pictures? So is the quality where it should be? Yeah, I'm going through a huge overhaul of mine to make it even look even more desirable at the moment, down to uniforms and everything. All right. So the next thing is scarcity. We know this. It's only supposed to be available in Asda and online. That's it. However, not all the Asda shops apparently are getting stock, and because of that, a few dodgy, underhanded people are getting it gone onto the black market and being sold for stupid prices. But literally, once it comes into Asda, it's gone. Literally gone. They sold over 100 million bottles, well over 100 million bottles to date. That's ridiculous for a new brand. Next thing's unique. There isn't any other energy drink that's like it. Now, when I say not like it, I don't mean about the taste or what it has inside it, the ingredients, because there are going to be loads. However, there are none that have been attached to a celebrity of this caliber for a very long time, since Pepsi and Michael Jackson, I suppose. I can't really think of another energy drink that's actually linked directly to major influencers and stars. So that's a mad one. So it is very, very unique. The build up to it was just amazing. Where first of all, you had this rivalry between two YouTubers, one in the States, one in America. So a lot of like opposites that, like, you know what I mean. It kind of depending on which side you were on, it's like good versus evil and stuff. Which one you were fighting for, and then there's this massive build up. They get a mad amount of attention, and then they flip the script and they become partners. Who would have seen that coming? I mean, I don't get me wrong, I didn't follow this. This is all secondhand information from talking to my son. But yeah, they fought each other badly. I might add. They need to learn how to box. But yeah, they've gone from being rivals to being partners, and because of that, their combined audience has built it up to kind of, whoa, this is mad. It's yeah, it's crazy. And what else? They've influenced their community. They have influence in their community, which is what we need to try and do even more of. If you have more influence in the community, people are going to listen when you say something or you release something. So obviously they have their individual YouTube channels. They're pretty much level pegging, I believe. Their fights brought in a new crowd of people getting their eyes on them and noticing them. That's probably the first time I actually noticed them when these YouTubers started trying to box. But fair play to them, they're going to be billionaires because of it. And their owners are seen, so like you know the personalities behind the brand. Although we know that Logan and KSI, they didn't actually formulate it. They probably didn't even come up with the whole branding and everything. They paid somebody else to do it. However, they are the face of the business, and they're well known and they're likable. You know what I mean, guys? What you think about YouTubers and all that kind of stuff? I personally have a lot of respect for them. However, they're likable and people know them, so they're the face of the brand. Who have we got in our business that are the faces of the brand? Maybe that would help us to align with people more, so they come towards us to buy or to join our academies. It's crazy. Exclusivity, like making sure that it's not available everywhere. That was genius. You're only supposed to get it at Asda. How could we work that into our business? And another thing is like, so utilizing other people's kind of reach is something that as small business owners we need to do more of as well. Um, I'm not sure if you guys know this, but Prime is the official Arsenal drink or something like that. You can buy it in the Arsenal stadium. So the only places you can get it is at an Arsenal match or in Asda. So it's aligned with everybody that got it's crazy. So using other people's audiences, and it's another platform, another way to get the message out there. So a lot of lessons to be learned from something that, as a middle-aged man, it doesn't really interest me as a brand. I'm not going to go and buy a bottle myself because I have no interest in it. I don't want to drink it or anything. However, I'm very interested in how they have got so much success, and you should too. So sometimes when things are kicking off, instead of just joining in and ranting online, oh, it's terrible, we shouldn't drink this. So an argument online between some instructors saying whether they kids should or shouldn't. It's like, well, that's cool. Have a stand. Excellent. That's good. However, I hope you look at the other side to see how you can utilize what they have so that you can get your martial arts out there to help more people. Because just being a keyboard warrior doesn't really get you anywhere. Okay, so learn from the process. I hope you've got something from this short video, because I know for a fact that when I thought about doing this, it got my brain working. So yeah, have an amazing day. If you want to talk about this even more or help with your marketing message or anything at all, just reach out to Rick at growth-network.co.uk, or just add me on Facebook or join the group where I share free tips and inspiration. Take care, guys, and have an amazing day.